Hey folks, this is just a very, very quick little announcement before the video begins here. Just to let everybody know, right now I have to go back on my schedule of 2 videos per week. So we're looking at Wednesday and Sunday. Once again, we're going to be doing 2 videos a week, only on Wednesdays and Sundays. With the current state of affairs, I think this is going to be the best solution right now. So then I have a better chance of bringing you newer content and different content. So hang in there with us. I'm sure one day, hopefully soon, we'll get back to the 3 days a week content. But I think 2 days is going to work for us. So again, that's going to be every Wednesday and Sunday. Thank you so much. Let's go ahead and get started with the video. Hey folks, welcome back once again to Harley Day Rider, your good old friend HDR. Out here once again on the lovely 2018 Road Glide Ultra. You know, what do you do when you think it's a beautiful day outside? You get the motorcycle out and you start riding, you find out like it's pretty, it's chilly on the old face. Oh man, just like too chilly on the face, like to the point where I was going to turn around and go home. Now folks, it's see what it is right now. It's almost 60 degrees, so it's one of those days where it's like it's 60 degrees and it feels like 40. So anyway, I wanted to set the camera up on the handlebars here to give you this view here of my concoction. So I did not bring my balukva, or as I like to call it, my baklava, you know, my headpiece with my face shield. So lucky for me, Mrs. HDR had this bandana in the tourer pack.
Thanks for calling 1-800-5-JOHN.
And I tell you what, man, whew, it's making a huge difference. I mean, I don't want to turn around and go home now.
Where did all this junk come from?
Wow.
Until the day you noticed.
But yeah, it was really super chilly. I mean, just for being 60 degrees, it'd be beautiful out here.
When can you come?
So what's old HDR doing today? I'm just taking a ride, man. Just trying to get a little bit of wind therapy here. And I'm also trying to, I'm trying to get bleeped on YouTube with all that background audio there. Now it was all just commercials, but still. That brings me to a little subject here for you guys out there. I want to tell you a little bit about YouTube. And I hear so many guys, like, they got their music on, they're like, oh, I'm going to get blipped by YouTube. The only time that you cannot run music, now listen, this is very important. Say if you have your stereo playing and you think it killed your video. Well, here's what happens is, as long as you're not monetized, as long as you're not making money off of somebody else's efforts, then you could have the music playing. And to go to prove that, look at all the kids on YouTube. Look up young drummers, for instance, or young guitar players. They're all doing it. What they're doing is they're playing cover songs and they're playing the drums to it or the guitar to it, or and they're not monetized, so they can do that. When you're monetized, what happens is, it's happened to me in the past, and it doesn't make you very happy. But so let's say I'm talking to you right now and I have Bon Jovi playing on the radio. Well, what's going to happen is there's no way for me to separate that audio out, right? The stereo, because it's recording on one channel. Hey, bud. It's recording on one channel, so there's no way to split that audio out. So what YouTube will do to it is they'll just mute the entire audio. They'll mute it. It's gone. Boop. No more audio. And I've had that happen a few times. So what I do is, well, there's a couple things you can do. If you really need the video footage, you go back into your editor. And split the audio. And I've done this before. It's a little tricky though, and I don't like to do it because I always said I don't like those kind of videos, but I'll talk about that in a minute. But you split your audio and you detach it. And you delete the audio that has the Bon Jovi song on it or whatever else it has on there. right? Once you do that, then all you have to simply do is do a voice overlay. Now, the only person that I seen that did a voice overlay recently that I absolutely loved and it worked is DBest1A. Now, DBest1A, he was putting his fairing together, and you could see it was working. He filmed the whole thing, but he didn't talk live. He actually sat down, he watched the video later, and he overlaid what he was thinking, how he was doing something, and it absolutely worked flawlessly. So that would work. Now, if you're out riding on a motorcycle like this, you go home, you're like, okay, I was riding down Route 28, and yeah, I turned the throttle right there, and no, that doesn't work. That doesn't work. I think when you're riding the bike, you need the sound of the pipes, you need the atmosphere, you need a little bit of wind noise. For all you guys out there trying to get a perfect audio with no wind, you're losing some of the authentic. It's not as authentic, okay? So, the only way you could do your audio with no wind is to do voice overlays later. So, if that works for you, that's fine. Another thing I try not to do, we talked about this 150,728 million times, is I try not to have video footage that something happened to my audio. So I decided I'm just going to overlay audio or like a soundtrack on it. I try not to do that. I usually just scrap the video. So, well, there's a couple of my pointer tips for today. But anyway, does anybody like my little face thing here going on? Huh? I got it tight. It works. My face is nice and warm now. I didn't want to come out here and get a cold because it's like 60 degrees. I was just cutting some grass at home and I was sweating my butt off. Mrs. HR said, well, can I take over cutting the grass so you can go ride the motorcycle? I said, let me think about that for 1 second. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. No, she loves to mow the grass because it's exercise. So we have a self-propelled mower, but she still gets to walk back and forth across the lawn. So she does love to do that. So how many of your wives out there, we'll play this around a little bit. I mean, your wives out there mow the grass. But then again, there's things I don't do in the house. I mean, I won't do laundry. I do dishes, and I love to cook. So, I mean, those things like is a given. You know, those are a given. So if she wants to cut grass every now and then, who am I to say? You know. I think as long as my wife don't start like shaving her face or something weird, then I think we're okay. Alright, that's about it for this vlog. I just wanted to get on here and chit-chat about my little face gear. What do you do when it gets a little chilly? Do you open your tour pack or your saddlebag and start digging around looking for something to, something more to throw on? I have a sweatshirt back here also. So, you see I got the mesh jacket on today, and I have the liner in it, so it's not bad, but could be a little bit warmer. And I'm taking a pretty lengthy ride today, so I hope I stay warm enough and not get sick. I don't want to get a cold, that's for sure. Then I'll be living on NyQuil again for a while. Alright, but let me hear what you keep on your bike to keep yourself warm in the case of emergency. I also have rain gear on here, which works exceptionally well as a windbreaker. You throw that on, man, you'll stay nice and warm because you break all the cold air off of you. Alright, remember, ride your own ride. Be safe out there. Thank you for joining me in these videos, riding around here on the 2018 or Road Glide Ultra. And I will talk to you next time, folks. Harley Day Rider. We'll be down and out, heading into West Virginia. Bye-bye for now, everybody.